You're tuned into RBLR, the home of Tampa Bay's Reveler Sports.
4 seconds left. In front. Happy moment. The Tampa Bay Lightning have won the first Stanley Cup. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have won the Stanley Cup. Lightning strikes twice. The Tampa Bay Lightning win their second straight Stanley Cup.
Hello everybody and welcome back to RBLR Lightning. As always, my name is Jake Ricker. Alongside me is Josie Notaro and Matt Gannon. Guys, welcome back to the show. We are in the midst of the offseason. It's a little bit slow right now, but we're getting closer and closer to hockey season with the countdowns already happening. I believe we're under Andre Vasilevsky days to go to the hockey season. But how you guys doing today?
Good to be here. Looking forward to talking some Lightning stuff at least. Get through this off season because, man, summer in Florida can be tough. It gets so hot. We don't have any hockey. Let's get to talk to you guys. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing terrific, Joe. I know you're home, but it looks like you're almost vacation, Joe. Right now, I love the shirt you got on. It's very suave.
Appreciate you, my guy. I mean, it's so hot out. You're crazy if you're not wearing linen. I swear.
That Florida weather, man, it'll get you if you're not ready for it. But today, so we're gonna have a little fun. There is no really new news to report on. Everything has been the same. Nothing is going on. As I mentioned, we're in the midst of the off season. So if you haven't seen the kind of, I don't know if I'd call it a viral trend, but something a lot of people do on social media, fun little shorts, is they'll give somebody a budget. And you have to go through and kind of pick a couple of different things. And the goal is to try and stay on budget. And you're trying to create, like I've seen people do the perfect sandwich or the best party. And you get these different options. And, for one, you pick like the drink at the party. Another one, you pick the entertainment. And so we're doing that, but with Lightning jerseys. So all three of us, it'll mostly be Matt and Joe because I have seen everything and created everything, but I'll still play along too. And our listeners, you guys can absolutely let us know in the comments down below whether you're here with us live or you're watching later on YouTube. Let us know in the comments your picks and what you got. But basically, we're going to have a budget of $20. There's going to be 5 different sections. We have jersey style, color, logos, shoulder patch, and the number style. And we're going to give the guys some options. Each one will be a little more expensive than the other. I'll kind of go through why I put those in the spot generally. But that is the basics of what is happening. It should make more sense as we go through it, and I'll play everything. And if anybody has any questions, let me know, and I'll try to explain it. But should be fun. Guys, are you ready to build some jerseys?
Yeah, I mean, when we did the build your favorite all-time Lightning team where the jersey numbers had to add up to 100, that was a fun one. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Was that the off-season last year? Was that already that long ago, huh? Wow. Mm-hmm.
Time flies. So without further ado, though, I say let's get into it. By the way, if you are here with us live, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're wondering where you can find out when we're going live, I recommend following us at RBR Lightning or at RBLR Sports so you don't miss out when we do go live. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out.
Yeah, hit that notification bell down below, too. That way when we go live, it actually gives you the pop-up notification if you're on YouTube.
There you go. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when we're going live. All right, let's jump right into it. So, guys, I got the first one for you here. We're going with jersey styles. So you got the basic blue for one. I should say this color's not going to matter as much because you are going to choose the color later, but you get your basic normal style home jersey for $1. You've got the Storm reverse retro style for $2. You've got the reverse retro, which is basically that 2004 type of look, for $3. You got the Stadium Series with the bolt on the bottom for $4, and the latest thing to come out for the Lightning with the 3 stripes in for $5. So those are your 3 options here, and you can choose those. And just remember that your budget is totaling at $20. So use your money wisely. Guys, anybody want to start for the first one?
So that this isn't the color selection, just the style.
Just the style, right? So colors will come next after this. So don't think about too much about the colors; that can change later. But this is this general look of the jersey, the style of it, like the stripes and the design, stuff like that.
I definitely know which way I want to go with that.
Jake, don't. Oh, are you going to go, Joe?
Sure. I loved the Stadium Series jersey. The way that it looked. Oh, I think that Matt might agree. I loved the way that looked. I'm definitely going for that look right there.
That's a great
for
choice.
$4.
You kind of you didn't steal that one from me, but no, that is a great choice. For the sake of being different, I think I'm gonna take the frugal route early, so I got some more to spend right now. I'm gonna go with the $2 option, the Storm jersey. We want to be a little eccentric here as well. I see a lot of bang for my buck with that jersey.
Nice.
Matt, I had a feeling you were going to go for the Storm jersey. It's a fun one. I put it as the cheaper option though, because I know a lot of people aren't big fans of that Storm jersey, so it is a little bit cheaper. For me personally, by the way, I really do enjoy the newest Lightning jersey with the 3 stripes, and I think it's different. It's fun, so I'm going with that one. I'm big spending right away here on the $5. But yeah, so I like both your picks though. I like the Stadium Series jersey. Had to throw that one in there because it's one of the more unique jerseys for the Lightning. Because at the end of the day, when you look at all the Lightning jerseys over their history, they're very similar with kind of a stripe at the bottom, stripe on the sleeve, nothing too crazy. But I like those picks. And don't forget, for our live viewers tuning in right now, let us know down in the comments which one you would pick. Play along with us, and we'll see what jersey we can come up with. All right, so with that said, you guys have got your jersey styles. Now we're going to go to the color phases. I threw a couple of fun ones in there. This is the one I'm probably most excited about. Here's what we got. All right, so for the colors, for $1, you get a gray jersey. And I should say this is your main color here. Obviously, there's secondary colors that you can come up with on your own, but gray is $1. You get a white jersey for $2. You get a teal for $3, something completely different. You get your traditional blue for $4, and if you want to go with the black, that is going to cost you $5. So there are your options for your colors. Guys, what are you taking?
So I have a question.
Go for it.
Because the Storm jersey, it's already got like the blue waves at the bottom. Is that the color, like? Or is it like the base color, I guess? Are the blue waves?
The color you're picking here is going to be your main color on the jersey. So, like, for example, if you had picked the $1 jersey and the jersey style in the first one, instead of it being, and you picked the $5 option here, your jersey would be a black jersey. Now, I know there's like secondary, there's other colors on these other jerseys. That's kind of up to your discretion. This is solely focusing on the main color of your jersey. So that main body color.
Okay.
To give you guys some time to think, I will go ahead and do mine here. I think just for the fun of it, I'm going with the teal. I think it would be a fun, different type of color. I'm trying to make a fun jersey here. That's kind of going with my theme. So I'm taking the $3 option, middle of the road, and going with that teal. I don't know how that would actually look on ice, but I think it would be fun. So that's the one I'm going with. Had to throw that one in there as well.
I think I'm going to copy you too. Going to go the $3 route and do the teal jerseys. You're going to go
the $3 route?
Yeah, it seems fun. I'm with the Storm jerseys, you got that ocean background, or the ocean waves. Maybe the teal can act as like a nice blue sky. And I hate to admit it, but those Florida Panthers third jerseys are really nice jerseys, and they've got that same shade of blue on them. So don't want to be a copycat twice, but yeah, give me a $3 on blue.
All right, so Matt, you are now up to $5 total and you have a $20 budget. So doing well on the budget wise. Joe, what you got for us?
I'm gonna splurge a little bit again and go with our traditional blue. Although rather than it being like this darker blue, I kind of like to be more of the more vibrant blue it's actually had on the Stadium Series. Kind of like the blue right behind me.
Okay, there you go. Well, hey, we can kind of give it a little bit of discretion for the blue. I just kind of picked
for $4. I'm hoping I'm getting my money's worth here.
Hey, it's the traditional blue. It had to be a little more pricey because that's what I feel like most people would pick. That's what the Lightning are kind of known for. Of course, the black had to be $5 because everybody enjoys those black home jerseys back we had in the day. But surprised nobody went for the $1 option, the gray jerseys. No one feeling the gray ones.
I considered it. I really did, but I think there already is a little too much gray on those Storm jerseys with like the rain, so I couldn't do gray on gray. I considered it though.
That's true. To be honest with you, I couldn't think. The Lightning don't have many colors when it comes to their jerseys. Very traditional in the blue, white, black. So I was trying to think of another fun one, and I was like, gray could work, and we'll throw that at the $1 option. That's the cheap one. So if you want to go and splurge in other factors, that's what we went with there. All right. So Joe, you're at $8. Matt, you're at $5, and I am at $8 as well. So let's go to our next section, probably arguably the most important one, and this is going to be your logos section. All right, so for $1, you have the logo the Lightning used back in 2011 with the little blue stripe in the middle. For $2, you have the one that they used on their most recent jerseys, the patch logo, if you will. For $3, you have the old Florida patch one in the middle. And $4, you have the traditional Lightning logo. And for $5, you have the original OG Lightning logo. And I hate to admit this, I'm also realizing this is actually one of the older ones I made. And I did have a different one in there for the $3. Let me see if I can find it and fix that really quickly. My apologies there.
Wait, you're just going to change the shoulder patch logo out? Yeah, that's one of those logos that I always kind of liked too, the old shoulder patch with the Florida, especially if it was going to be something like a third. I may have even have selected that now, but I'm curious to see what else you would put in there.
We'll leave it. So the other one that I had in there that I kind of put one of the old versions in there was the Gasparilla logo. The Gasparilla. So, okay, here.
Bro, you could have made that one $10.
Yeah. Which one do you guys want to take out? Which one would you're for sure you don't want to do?
Well, if you're swapping the Joe's right. The Gasparilla one is worth $10 every day.
So you know what? Let's do this. We'll throw a complete curveball in here, and this for the fun of it.
Are any of us gonna use the standard logo? That's at $4?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
That's probably all right. We'll take this standard one out, and we'll put the Gasparilla one in at $4. So completely off the rails.
Yeah, that completely changes everything I would have done from the start too.
The one. Yeah. So
oh my God, Matt, man, I am so freaking jealous because you got to see like the wave thing going on, and now you're gonna have the Gasparilla logo going.
Matt,
Jeez,
you're for sure going Gasparilla, right?
I think I'm gonna have to. What is that for $4?
For $4.
I'm gonna have to.
Sorry, you have to.
I was really thinking. I was saying like, oh, don't take the Florida logo off. The one with the blue state in the background. But that was going to be the one that I chose. But man, the Gatsby jersey, the Gatsby logo is just undefeated.
All right,
yeah, I'm feeling yours. But I will take that the Florida shoulder patch logo at the $3 price point for mine. Won't quite feel the theme, with the way the jersey's set up, but I still like it.
Okay, all right. So going with the see, this is a tough one for me. Now this one you can probably tell my biases come into it. I put my least favorite logo down at the bottom, which is the one with the blue stripe in the lightning bolt when I had that back in around 2011. That's how I made the cheapest one. And my favorite logo personally from the Lightning history is the OG one with the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's why I put that one up at $5. You guys are right, though. The Gasparilla one is probably the most popular one, and that's probably the one of the higher ones. But that's where the logo pricing came from. You can change that up, obviously, and have some fun with it. For me, though, I'm splurging once again here. I'm going to have to really not spend a lot of money when we get into later rounds here, but I do love that OG logo. That is by far one of my favorites. I miss it, so I'm taking that one. So I'm up to $13. Matt, you are up to $9, correct?
Yes.
And then Joe, you are
$11
now. All right. So you still got a little bit of money to go. $20 is your budget. All right, let's go to the shoulder patch now. This is the shoulder patch logo. And here's what we got. We have the just traditional normal Lightning logo for $1. If you want to throw that on the shoulder patches, we have the gray hockey club ones on there for, I guess, gray and black. For $2, you have your normal ones. For $3, you have the Gasparilla ones for $4, and then you once again have your $5 Lightning with the Lightning logo over the state of Florida. So there are your options for your shoulder patches. As you can see, I put the Gasparilla ones in this one. I forgot to put it in the logo ones. Whoops, my bad. So there are your options for the shoulder patches. Guys, what are you going with?
I think I went first last time. I'll let somebody else go.
I'll go with the budget bin option with the traditional logo that we have right now for $1.
Doing the $1. All right, so taking the cheap route so you can get some extra money. I like that though.
I'm gonna go with what Plan A was before Jake shook it up on me, but go with the Florida logo. I think that also matches my base color. The $5 option there, so that's what bringing me up to $14. I had to splurge a little bit,
Yeah, you got to splurge a little bit. I think I'm going Joe's route here because I have spent a lot of money as well. So I'm going with the $1. I think it would be fun to have the normal Lightning logo as the patch. I'm kind of in this third jersey type territory that I'm kind of making. So I'm going with the $1 option there as well.
Did you mention how many categories there are?
We have one more. We have a number style next.
Okay.
Number style next. So you guys do. So what are we all at here? I am at, let's see, $14. Joe,
at 12.
You're at 12, so you can spend whatever you want here. And Matt, what are you at?
I'm at 14 as well.
14. Oh, so you guys can both basically pick whatever you want. Maybe we should have made the budget a little bit smaller. But we'll take a look at that here. So yeah,
it was just good planning on my part.
Well, there you go. There is that. That's very true. Good planning on your part. All right, so let's go with the last one we have here, and it is the number style. All right, here's what we got. For $1, you got that way back in the day, one of the original numbers with the fancy, like the zeros not even closed. I don't know what you would call that. You got that for $1. You have kind of your storm style numbers for $2. For $3. Your more traditional. This was, I believe, one of the first Lightning numbers they ever had on jerseys. The $1 one, I believe, the one that was on the first alternate jerseys. And then you have your more traditional ones here for $4. You have your blue numbers, and then for $5, you have your black ones. Same kind of style there on the 5 and 4, but your more traditional numbers at the top. So there's your number styles. I'll leave this up a little bit longer because I know there's a lot to take in. Guys, any thoughts we got here for the number styles?
This is definitely the trickiest one for me. I mean, all of them are good options. I know I don't really have to, I've got money to spend, but this one's tricky. I hate to go the cheap route, but I'm going to take the $1 option. I like that styling. I can't, do too much of the storm jerseys, so I'm gonna go with that number 1 style. It's still, very a cool lettering, I guess.
I like that because it still fits with the storm jersey theme.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you might quickly be building a jersey that I'd purchase. If you get those made out of Chinesium or something and port them on over, I'll rock one. For mine, I think I'm gonna go with a number 4, but obviously reversed, just so that it's white numbers on the blue background, in order to contrast with the blue jersey that I have.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one. Honestly, it's tough for me. I'm probably going with the $5 option. I like those, kind of fit with the old throwback jerseys that I do like so much, the original OG ones. So those are the ones that I'm taking. The most expensive one. I'm an expensive guy. What can I say? I like those. To be fair, I did create this, and I put the stuff that I thought I would like the most at the most expensive thing, so a little more difficult for me. But all right, so let's kind of recap here. So Matt, you went with the $2 Storm jerseys, the Storm style, and then for color, you went with teal, correct?
Yes.
You went with the teal jerseys, and then for the logo, you took, which is not on here by mistake, you took the Gasparilla ones.
Correct.
the Gasparilla logo, and then you went with the $5 patch, correct?
Yeah.
And for the number style, you went with the $1 number style. So yeah, you know what, Matt? Honestly, I think those might look pretty darn good. I kind of the teal Gasparilla logo, like, ooh, that would look really, really good. We might have to hit up some those really good graphic designers and see if they can't make a concept of some of these. I kind of like that. I do like that a lot. All right, let's go with Joe. Your recap here. So what do we got? So Joe, you took the
$4 jersey.
The $4 one, right? You got the bolt at the bottom, and then which was your color?
The $4 color.
That's right, the navy. So you kind of have a similar look here to what we
kind of almost reverse of what they did. Was what I was thinking with the Stadium Series.
Right. Okay. So I see. The navy is the right. That navy is the main color, and then a white bolt. I like that a lot.
And rather than it again be a navy, is a much more vibrant blue when you see those in person.
Right.
To have that thing pop.
Right. And then the logo, you also took the Gasparilla one, which again, I apologize, is not on here.
Negative. I went actually with the shoulder patch number $3 one.
My apologies. Okay, yes. So you got the shoulder patch. Oh man, you know what? I'm really liking this too. And then the shoulder patch, that's when you went with the traditional logo, correct?
Yep, traditional. I mean, I was torn between the traditional and the $3 option, the current like shoulder patch that they use. But the only reason that I went with the $1 option is because I thought it was a little redundant. Having the logo. I mean, if you look at the $5 option, that's what's going to be on the chest, and the $3 option on the shoulder, it looks a little too similar, where the $1 sticks out a little bit and throws it to what we currently have.
That's a good point. And then for the number style, you went with the $4 one, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, perfect, man.
I was hoping that some of the options would make it so that I didn't have enough budget, because I had it in my head. I wanted a nice, like TGH logo right here. So I got some extra cash back so I could buy more stuff for my jersey. I knew that you would approve of that one, Jake.
You know what? That would have been a great idea. I should have thrown the last one should have been sponsorships, and then I should have thrown a bunch of them on there, and the $5 option should have been the blank option. That would have
there you go.
That would have been thrown like a Publix on there, a couple other Florida things. Oh man, I wish I would have thought of that. That would have been a great idea. For next time though, we have fun. We do have a comment here from Beverly. She's going $5 jersey in gray for one. Oh, she's going the gray route. I like this. And then with the $2 patch, the $4 shoulder patch, and the $5 numbers. All right, so let's see if I can kind of do this here.
Which one was the $2?
Cycle through it,
patch.
Yes. Okay, so we got $5 jersey. That is the black one, the newest style. I like that one. That's the one I chose as well. And then for the color gray, and I'd be interested to see a main color gray jersey. I think it could be kind of fun though, saving some money there. And then for let's see, with $5 jersey in gray for $1, and then with a $2 patch. So that is the traditional patch, but in the black color scheme, so that matches the gray one. And then she has $2 patch, so I'm assuming that is the logo. Okay, $2 logo, so that's the one that they currently have on those jerseys. And then the shoulder patch is the $4 one, the Gasparilla style one.
That looks pretty good.
The number style is $5, your traditional one, the ones they kind of used back in 2004. Yeah, I like that a lot as well. All right. Nice job, Beverly. I mean, you guys killed this. I'm not going to lie. I thought we'd have more issues here and you guys would be not knowing what to pick, but I think everybody kind of made a really nice, clean jersey. That's not bad at all.
I'm gonna try in my free time. I don't know how long this will take or if I even really do it, but see if I can at the very least start with mine if it's easy enough to do like a custom jersey website, and see if I can mock mine up. I'm really confident I like mine, but I don't know how hard it's going to be to find anything resembling a Storm jersey to make that happen on a custom jersey site.
That's I'm telling you, got it. There's a couple people out there in the Lightning community, especially that really know how to do graphic design, and they're really, really good at it. I cannot do that. My actual original plan was to not have the color option in there and just do the jersey style, so I could actually throw the logo on the because as you can see, I erased the main logos from the middle. So I was going to kind of have that so we could kind of see the idea of the jersey, but I had to throw the color option in there because that's I think that's a lot more fun and some different options there. But all right, well, let us know down in the comments below. Would love to see what everybody else came up with while we were going through this. And you can go back to the video. You can pause at those options and check out the jerseys that you guys got. Which, unfortunately, these jerseys are never going to be for sale. Well, I shouldn't say forever. Maybe one day we get a chance at these jerseys coming up for sale. We can talk to some Lightning officials, but one place you can go to get some awesome Lightning merch, that is shop.rblrsports.com. You can check out the awesome team-inspired merch we have there, the Lightning, the Bucks, the Rays, the Rowdies, you name it, we got it. And for you guys, our awesome viewers, you can use code BOLTS to get 10% off your order as well. Links, as always, are in the description, so be sure to go check that out at shop.rblrsports.com. I do want to ask you guys this before we get closer to wrap up. So as I said, my favorite jerseys are the OG ones. I've always liked those, and I really like the reverse retro ones. My ideal jersey, and I kind of didn't do it in this build, but it would basically be if you took the OG home jerseys, so with the $5 logo here and the $3 jersey style, and then the black coloring, but you had the original logo. That is my favorite jersey that I wish the Lightning would have. And there's somebody made a mock design of it. And again, it's basically the same thing as they had in 2004, but instead of that $5 logo, it's the $1 logo.
So you're saying switch it to which logo?
So the 2004, I think I said this wrong and I apologize. 2004 jersey, but with the $4 logo.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
They have that to me, if they made that, my wallet's in trouble. I'm buying 10 of them. That is my ultimate jersey that I would really want to see. I think those would look great. And they kind of did it with the reverse retro, but of course it's the main color blue and it still has the old logo, which I do like. But that is the jersey I want to see for the Lightning for the future. Do you guys have any other ideas for, like, if money was no object, what are we going with here?
My jersey.
Well, there you go. I mean, basically, money was no object for you, right? Because you stayed under budget, you still had some left over.
I went to 15. I think was my final count.
You did. You got up there.
Yeah.
Joe, what about you?
I mean, it was always. I brought it up several times over the years, but I always liked that joke jersey that they introduced, the palm tree one. It was. I mean, honestly, it's not too dissimilar to what you were saying. If you want to, try looking it up. I think if you just search, I searched Tampa Lightning palm tree jersey, and under images, it's the second image. But I always kind of thought that was kind of neat. It's ugly, but it's uniquely ugly, and is kind of Florida. It definitely represents us well. If you're rocking it for one season or something as an alternate, I don't know. Those always have a special place in my heart.
But if they do those, Gudis has to come back, right? You can't do those without Gudis. I feel like
that's a fair point.
That'd be wrong to do that. He'd be upset about that. That was a great video that they put out with Gudis, the whole thing. Gudis the whole time, just like, oh, I can't wait, and then every other single person. What? These are terrible. Do enjoy that video. By the way, Daniel here quickly says, did they wear something like those for some of the jersey retirements? Similar, but they still had the. Actually, did they have the? I think they still had the OG logo on them. It was the. I'll look it up here in a second. But I believe the ones you're thinking of, they still had the OG logo, and it wasn't the new logo that the Lightning use now.
Is this for when the players retired and they came back?
Like, yeah, I think they did it for both Vinny and Marty.
So I'm seeing the old logo right now for just a picture when you search Tampa retirement jersey.
Yeah, I believe it was the old one. I know I've seen it on the internet. I'll have to scrounge through here really quickly, but I believe that was the old logo that they had.
Is there any image that's like more iconic when it comes to like a single player wearing a Lightning jersey than seeing Marty when he's got either a blue or a black and he's got that contrasting yellow stick on him? I mean, nothing says Tampa Lightning more to me than a picture with Marty and his yellow stick wearing a Lightning jersey.
Yeah, no, and you know what? One of my favorite parts about Marty was that I could always tell where he was. All I had to do was look for that yellow stick, and I knew exactly where Marty was. By the way, I did find that picture. It was the old logo on those retirement jerseys. So they did have those with the old logo. So just that with the new logo is mine one. I do have another comment here quickly from Beverly. Off topic of jerseys a bit, but can you guys give us a rundown of your line picks and also history of some of the new guys who may make the team opening day? Yeah, absolutely. I think we can hit it a little bit. Maybe next week we can dive a little bit deeper into it. So another reason to tune in, and we'll kind of cover that more as we get closer to the regular season. But guys, what are your thoughts quickly on maybe some line picks here?
Like for how the roster shakes out lines?
Yes, I believe that is what she's referring to.
Okay, well, I think would be foolish not to load up everything up top. I'd love to see, point centering Gensel and Kucherov. I think that line would be deadly. The biggest question is the second line and maybe the third line, but the second line seems like it's kind of missing somebody. Obviously you have Hagel, Sorelli, and question mark. I'm not sure. Who do you guys think fits on the second?
See, the second line is tough.
That's the toughest part because straight away you said Sorelli, and I mean he just doesn't. I know I've been pretty vocal and negative. I don't mean to speak too negatively about Sorelli, but I don't see him as a real productive second liner, center, unless he really starts putting up some of the points, which hopefully he does. I really hope that he does. But as of right now, it's obviously got him and Hagel together, but I don't know.
It's tough because, Matt, I'm right there with you with the point Kucherov Gensel line. Like, I think that's a no-brainer right there for the top line. And then second line, you have Hagel. And then I guess you have Sorelli. And then I would probably say Cam Atkinson. I don't really think he's a top six guy, but with the way the roster is as now, I think that's kind of who sneaks into the top six. I don't know who else you would really put up there.
Honestly, my fingers are crossed, and it's crazy, but that Connor Sherry bounces because that could be a change, a complete team changer right there if he's able to keep up with, with the likes of Point and Kucherov. He can play a style of game that's compatible with them. It's just whether or not he has been able to in the past. It's whether he can get back to that.
And you could, now this is really getting crazy, but you could throw Sherry with Kucherov on a top line because that's the one time he did play well because Kucherov's that good and he can play with anybody. So you could do that, and then you can kind of take you can jumble the lines up a little bit more there. So maybe that there's something there. That depended on Sherry bouncing back, which hopefully he will. Daniel, by the way, says here, Mitch Chafee or Isimont may up on the second line. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Chafee is probably my favorite pick there because he's
I wouldn't
guy
mind seeing that. Yeah, Isimont needs to. It might be a product of who he was playing with, but it just seems like he couldn't really finish, like a little bit of Matthew Joseph syndrome where he does so much but really couldn't find the back of the net. I think he definitely did a lot more than Joseph did. But Chafee, I again, how I like him. He's just a dog. I think he's got a nose for the back of the net. I see, possibly even like 20 goals for him this year. It might be wishful thinking, but I really liked his short time with us last year. So I could see that. I wouldn't mind trying it out.
That'd be a huge breakout season.
It would be.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fringe second liners is maybe the best way you could put it. Like guys that could play on the second line and be good, but maybe not quite there. So, we'll see what happens by the time we get to training camp, who steps up. Maybe the Lightning will have some additional guys. Maybe there'll be some at the trade deadline that they get. Who knows? There could be one more signing they can still go grab. There's a lot of things up in the air, and we will absolutely be covering those things more as we move on here and get closer and closer to the season. We'll be talking about all that. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the share button and share it with any of your friends. It really helps us out, and we really do appreciate it. Guys, any closing thoughts before we get wrapped up here, though?
Yeah, buy my jersey.
Buy Matt's jersey. Yeah, Matt, where can we go get it?
It's not available yet, but maybe just keep refreshing shop.rblr.com. And if you don't see it, you might find something else you like.
Perfect. All right. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us in this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, don't forget to follow us on social media at RBLR Lightning or at RBLR Sports. We'll talk to you guys next time. Go Bolts.
Thank you for tuning into this presentation by RBLR Sports. On your way out of the stadium, please remember to like and subscribe.